couple fallers here, guys, as we start with Joe Mixon, who might not be ready for week 1 as he rehabs from a lingering foot ankle injury. Jay, you don't like the feeling around this one, not only the mystery, but it doesn't feel like there's any answers for a guy that his value is based on being a workhorse. And he's not ready to be a workhorse right now.
He's banged up last year, missed time with an ankle. Doesn't bode well. Also, just the lack of updates that we've had throughout camp around Joe Mixon. And we might be in for year 2 of Chubby Magic. But this time a different Chubby. No longer Chuba Hubbard, but Nick Chubb, the original Chubbler, who...
The original Chubbler.
The original Chubbler.
By the way, sounds like a discarded McDonald's character.
It's
like, oh, we've got Hamburglar and Grimace. What about the Chubbler? Maybe leave that one on the cutting room floor.
I know you have a lot of experience with McDonald's kids meals lately, but we'll say that for another show. But so the original Chubbler, he didn't look.
I might be the original Chubbler. By the way,
Nick Chubb didn't look like the original Chubbler on the weekend, but looked kind of closer to it than you'd expect. He went 5 for 25. It's like there was jokes that he looked like an offensive lineman in camp. Like that stuff, like he looked like an NFL running back. And also, he was the guy playing with the starters. Like he is the RB1 in this offense. He's going to get, I think, the goal line work. And so Nick Chubb, particularly with the downside of Joe Mixon. We might not see Joe Mixon for the first month of the season. I've got no idea when we're going to see him. So Chubb, I think, is now going too late in drafts.
I don't mind a flyer on Chubb who's basically free in drafts. I do think those points about Chubb is just yet another reason why Joe Mixon is. Love-hate comes out this Thursday. Joe Mixon's going to be on the hate list. Not a shock.
Another player that is trending downward, and it's been like this for a while because we haven't seen him, Najee Harris. He still hasn't been activated from the NFL. Sorry, Jay. The NFI list, I know.
I'm not getting activated from the NFI list.
No, this is your fault.
No, I'm a Steelers year of Najee Harris. I'm moved on.
He might not be ready for week 1.
I'm a Nick Chubb guy.
Nobody jumps ship faster than you.
No, 100%.
Those travel comfort clothes.
My 13-year-old daughters tell me that the kids today, the nickname is a bop for like a girl that goes like from guy to guy to guy is a bop.
Wow.
And I think you're a bop.
I still have people randomly.
Connor, you're a bop.
I have people randomly tagging me like Michael Thomas tweets.
Yes.
Wow.
You know those like highlight reels like, look at Michael Thomas in 2019, tag at Crouch and JT. It's like, what do I do with this?
Nothing. Well, now you're the Najee Harris guy forever.
You're the Najee Harris guy. Yeah, you're a bop.
It's not looking good for Najee Harris. It's simply not. There's just, once again, it's like Joe Mixon where there's a lot of mystery around this.
Further confidence in Omarion Hampton. Make no as my ride or die. I get it. The Rashawn Slater injury, not good. I suspect they'll be running to the right side quite a bit.
They'll move Joe all over and just keep going to the left side.
Yeah, exactly. They'll figure that out. But I don't know. Like lots of criticism. People like, he should have taken CeeDee Lamb as his ride or die, like completely missing the point of
the 4th overall pick in fantasy drafts. Wow, that's why we pay you the big bucks.
Ashton Genty, it was like we're going 6th overall. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, people? All right, here we go. Here's my running back rankings. I have Najee there at 53.
I'd rather have the Chubbler.
I might have to.
I'd rather have Bill. I know.
Yeah,
that.
Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, 100%. Will Shipley and Rico Dowdle. Dowdle's actually starting to get. Speaking of the secondary Chubbler, Chubbler Jr.
Yes.
Rico Dowdle actually getting more passing game work.
Junior Chubby.
Yeah, Junior Chubby. We'll come up with something not awkward eventually.
Honestly, I'd rather take a flyer that, which injury upon it. I'd rather take a flyer that Saquon gets hurt after the workload last year and take Will Shipley over Connor's man, Najee Harris.
Yes, good swerve.
Yeah,
all right.
The thing about Najee Harris, like even if he gets healthy, and he's going to be on the wrong side of a timeshare with Omarion Hampton, like he needs a touchdown to be effective. Without a touchdown, he has single-digit fantasy points every single week. He's not involved in the passing game. He's not explosive. So he basically needs volume and touchdowns. And I don't think he's not going to get volume with the Chargers. So the question is, do you think he gets touchdowns? And he might. He might mix in there. We just don't know how that's all going to play out. But in games in which he does not score, he is basically 8 points a game.
It's not a fun way to play fantasy, is watching the games waiting for a Najee Harris touchdown.
to fall in
we know you loved playing that way, but
you love Najee Harris.
The man got volume.
Yes, he did in Pittsburgh. He's not going to get it in L.A. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotorWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.